Welcome to part 2, Trooping the Colour, His Majesty the King's Birthday Parade on Saturday the 17th of June 2023. So we're about to witness the coming back up the Mall to Buckingham Palace part of the parade. So they've completed the Trooping the Colour down at Horse Guards Parade. As I mentioned before, please do have a look at my video from 2 weeks before where we actually had seats in the parade grounds, so you get some really close-up views from that video. That was the Trooping the Colour, the Major General's review on the 3rd of June. Please do just hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner if you're enjoying my videos. So we're seeing the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery making their way back up. So they'll come round the Victoria Monument and wait until the royal procession and all the soldiers have marched back up, because then they will rank past His Majesty to make their way to Green Park for the gun salutes. The Duchess of Edinburgh and Sir Timothy Lawrence making their way back up the Mall in the open carriages. And following them behind is the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester. Then we have the procession coming back up, so you've got the mounted band of the Household Cavalry. Look at those huge Shire horses. So one of them is Juno, who has officially passed out today. He now carries the title of Major. Then you've got the 1st and 2nd Divisions of the Sovereign's Escort. So again, they're going around the back of the Victoria Monument. have the masked bands and the foot guards marching back up to Buckingham Palace. Following the masked bands, you've got His Majesty the King, with, I do believe, the field officer in brigade. I'm not entirely sure, so if anybody knows, please do let me know. And then behind you've got His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Edinburgh, and Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal. And then in the carriage we've got Her Majesty the Queen, Princess of Wales with her 3 children, Princess Charlotte, Prince George and Prince Louis. They are followed by the Colonel of the Life Guards, Colonel of the Coldstream Guards, the Major General, Silver Stick, the Chief of Staff, the Brigade Major and the aide-de-camp to the Major General. So following them we've got the escort for the colour, 1st Battalion Welsh Guards. So in a minute there you can see the colour that has been trooped today of the Welsh Guards. And so we'll see all the guards coming back. Number 2 Guard, 1st Battalion Welsh Guards, number 3 Guard, Nijmegen Company Grenadier Guards, number 4 Guard, F Company Scots Guards, number 5 Guard, number 9 Company Irish Guards, and number 6 Guard, number 7 Company Coldstream Guards. So the front division of the escort to the colour will enter Buckingham Palace and they'll have a daily changing of the guard ceremony. And the new guard is found by the escort to the colour, while the old guard is found by number 12 Company Irish Guards, who have guarded His Majesty for the previous 24 hours. And look, they are all marching past His Majesty, who is positioned in the centre of the gates, and they salute His Majesty as they go past. So in the centre of the gate you've got His Majesty the King with the Prince of Wales, Duke of Edinburgh, and Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal. And on the balcony you can see some of the other members of the royal family. You can see Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, in gleaming in white up there. So the guards have all marched past His Majesty, given eyes right, and they return to Wellington Barracks. Now the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery rank past His Majesty, and they make their way to Green Park, and then the Sovereign's escort makes its way to Hyde Park Barracks, followed by the mounted band of the Household Cavalry, and then they are dismissed. As the King enters Buckingham Palace, the national anthem is played. the mass bands are marching back to Wellington Barracks as they have completed their part of this historic Trooping the Colour, the very first for His Majesty King Charles III. And then the mall was opened up for everybody that was watching, so that they might be able to see His Majesty the King and the other members of the royal family on the balcony. That balcony appearance. It was quite surprising how many people there were. We didn't really know whilst we were up here. King's Troop fires 41 gun salute in Green Park. 62 guns are fired at the Tower of London.
I think it's a 21 concert. I think.
Balcony doors open, and His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen lead out the members of the royal family ready for the Flypast. Now, because the Flypast at the coronation was a washout, they've decided to make this an extra long one today for His Majesty the King, the Trooping the Colour. It was such a shame that they couldn't do the whole thing for the coronation, so I'm really pleased that they've been able to do it today. Normally you would just see the red arrows at the Trooping the Colour. So the Flypast starts with 16 helicopters, made up of 3 Junos, 3 Wildcats, 2 Merlin Mark, 4 Apaches, 2 Merlin Mark again, 3 Chinooks and 1 Puma HC2. Please do forgive my pronunciation, I'm not an expert in this. Have 1 Phenom T1 and 4 Texan T1s on their way. Then 3 huge C-130J Hercules, aren't they massive? This is followed by one C-17 Globemaster. Here we have one Voyager and one A400M Atlas. We missed the Typhoons, unfortunately, but here you've got the 6 Lightning, F-35B Lightning. And here we have 18 RAF Typhoons coming, spelling out CR. How fabulous is that to see? Wow, how they keep that in formation, I just can't imagine. Finally, we have 1 Envoy, 4 CC-1 and 9 Hawk from the Royal Air Force Aerobatics team, the Red Arrows. The main event, red, white and blue. Just absolutely spectacular. Never fails to impress. Well, wasn't that quite a Flypast? I'm just so pleased that they were able to do it after the disappointment in May at the coronation. Of course, we have to finish the whole thing with the national anthem. Get ready to sing! A nice surprise at the end. We got to see His Majesty the King and Prince William and Kate returning to wherever they're going. Well, it's been so much fun to follow this for the past 4 weeks, seeing the troops rehearsing, first without their uniform and then their dress rehearsals on their uniform, seeing the mounted cavalry rehearsing, and then having the 3 separate trooping of the colours. So the Major General Review, the Colonel Review, and finally His Majesty the King's Birthday Parade. I have learnt so much because I never knew too much about the trooping of the colours, so thank you to you all for all your help and your support. Please do subscribe, and I wonder what will be next. See you soon, bye!